Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing a few boards from our wood walls, and what we're going to focus on is the species white oak and how something can cost more in the same species from collection to collection. So we have up here on the countertop here, we have the Baldwin Hill series, we have the Westport series, and we have the Provincetown series. Now all three of these products come from the same manufacturer, so the manufacturer is actually using the same exact veneer or the same exact wood and grade for each of these collections. So what you'll see is in the Baldwin Hill series, the plank width is a 6-inch wide plank. That product in a half of an inch overall thickness with a 1.5 millimeter veneer, and that's something that you'll learn over time. It's hard to, out of the gate understand how thick millimeter thicknesses are, but once you start to learn collections and look at it from the side and compare it to other collections on the wall, you'll get a pretty good idea of how thick the wear layer is. But $7.49 a square foot for this product. Now this is a European oak visual and species. You'll see in here the characteristics are quite pronounced in the Baldwin Hill series, and much more so than you'll find in the Westport series or the Provincetown series. So in itself, that is going to render a lower price overall to the customer, and that's going to be $7.49 a square foot. So, and the board lengths on this product are up to 74 inches. So you're not really losing a whole lot there in the way of plank length, but you are losing a little bit in overall thickness. It's only a half of an inch, and the plank width might not be on trend with what customers are ultimately looking to do. Now, if we move on to the Westport series, we're still at the half of an inch, but now we've jumped up in the plank width. Now we're at 7.5 inches wide. And this product actually has a 3 millimeter wear layer on it. So we've basically doubled the wear layer thickness. And that's key to having a customer understand as you're talking through why this Baldwin Hills is $7.49 and the Westport is $8.99, $1.50 more, and why you're paying more for that wear layer, when I can get essentially one professional resand out of the Baldwin Hills, I may be able to get two out of the Westport, and that could be important to a customer. When we move on to the Provincetown series, you can see it actually has just about as much characteristics as the Baldwin Hill series, but in this case, that's actually what they're trying to achieve. They want more character in this collection. $10.99 a square foot as opposed to $7.49 in the Baldwin Hills and $8.99 in Westport. So it's obviously a big jump, around $2.50 a square foot. But here I'm getting into a product that's 5/8 of an inch thick. So now we went from half to 5/8, so that's going to be about as thick as you're going to get. There aren't too many 3/4 inch products that are engineered on the market. 5/8 is actually a great thickness, and the overall millimeter of the wear layer on this is 4. So again, we went from 1.5 in the Baldwin Hills to 2 in the Westport to 4 in Provincetown. So we're really jumping up in overall wear layer thickness. When you go into a thicker veneer like that, you're able to achieve certain things that you wouldn't be able to achieve with collections that have a thinner veneer, such as deeper wire brushing, texture, fissures that they can fill to create more character. Those kind of things you can't do with a thinner veneer, because if they go too low into that veneer, you're going to be into the ply core, and we don't want to go that far. So you're able to achieve better aesthetics on a thicker product overall. So between these three collections, Baldwin Hills, Westport, and Provincetown, you may have a customer that falls in love with the Provincetown series at $10.99 a square foot. We want you to be aware of these three products all looking similar, and make a note to show them the Westport series prior to their estimate and ballpark it for them. So give them a ballpark on the Provincetown series as well as the Westport, and have that all in your SSM ready for your estimator when they go out to the home. In the event the Provincetown falls outside their budget, you have an immediate alternative to go to that looks just as good as the Provincetown for less money, and hopefully that helps to close the deal in the home, eliminating a be-back and customers that have to make an appointment to come back and make another selection. It's as easy as that.